we go. We have some interesting stories today. First AP poll update of the year on the ZK Sports Show. We're going to get started today. Welcome everyone to the ZK Sports Show. Welcome back everyone. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded on this channel. Now, we have a ton of stuff to get into. Trey Lance injury, Aaron Judge home run, and Herm Edwards in Arizona State depart. So to begin with our first story, San Francisco 49ers Trey Lance will need ankle surgery for injury suffered against the Seattle Seahawks. So, San Francisco 49ers quarterback Trey Lance suffered a significant ankle injury Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks that is expected to require surgery that will likely end the season, or so told ESPN's Adam Schefter. So, Trey Lance ended this, probably going to be a season-ending injury for him. He suffered this in a game against Seahawks. This happened today, so I'm recording this at around 7 o'clock, I think, so it's around that time. So it says, Lance stayed on the field for a few minutes, obviously in part after taking a hit from Seattle Seahawks linebacker Cody Barton. With 2:22 to go in the first quarter, his right leg was put in an air cast, and his teammates quickly gathered around him to offer words of encouragement before he left the field on a cart and headed to the locker room. He was ruled out shortly afterward. With 2:23 to go in the opening quarter, Niners ran an open read play, and with Lance had an option to hand it off to receiver Ray McCloud or keep it. He opted to keep it and run up the middle, where Barton met him in the hole. Lance fell awkwardly as right leg apparently to fold under him. Jimmy Garoppolo, the veteran quarterback, whom Lance replaced in the offseason, entered the game and completed his first attempt for yards before the Niners settled for a field goal. Lance was 2 of 3 for 30 yards and had 3 carries for 13 yards before he departed. So you can see this image right here. So you can see that. After leading the Niners in rushing attempts, 13 and yards 54 in a Week 1 loss to the Bears, Lance spoke at length on Wednesday both the differences between college and NFL and the need to protect himself when running. I'm not bigger, faster, and stronger than pretty much everyone else, Lance said. Guys catch up a lot quicker. Space is filled, guys close as a lot faster, and I have to learn to protect myself. Just being in a different situation, knowing how important it is for me to stay healthy. After offseason earned on his right shoulder in early March, Garoppolo agreed to a reworked contract with the Niners on August 29th, reducing his base salary from $24 million to $6.5 million, fully guaranteed. With incentives built for playing time and team success, it'll take up $16 million. Garoppolo looks comfortable in his first game action since his surgery, going 8 of 11 for 106 yards and a touchdown in the first half against the Seahawks as replacing Lance. So the game is still going on, I think. This game is still going on. As of the time of recording, I'm recording this on Sunday. So how do I think this will affect the 49ers? Well, if we look at this is really early to call, but if we look at the season now, I think it may or may not affect the 49ers that much. In my opinion, I thought Jimmy Garoppolo would still be the guy, regardless. I still think Jimmy Garoppolo has a lot to work on, and he needs to be consistent in order to remain the starter. I feel like Jimmy Garoppolo should be the starter, in my opinion, over Trey Lance. But since the 49ers kind of were a little scared of Jimmy Garoppolo's injury, that they had to start Trey Lance in Week 1, which they did. They lost that game to my Bears, which is, I guess, good. But I do feel like this really doesn't change the 49ers' future in the long time. However, Lance will miss the season. Judge hits his 58th and 59th home runs, just 2 shy of Morris. So Aaron Judge is now just 2 home runs away from tying Roger Maris' single-season American League record for long balls in the regular season, launching his major league leading 58th and 59th home runs in the Yankees' 12-8 win against the Brewers in Sunday's final at American Family Field. So this is the play. Hopefully the volume's up on this. So here we go. That is just insane. Judge's first home run came in the third inning in a opposite field solo drive off Jason Alexander that came off bat at 101.6 miles per hour and was projected to travel 414 feet per StatCast. His home run cut the Brewers' lead to 4-2 at the time. Then Anthony Rizzo went back-to-back to make it 4-3. Judge had not homered since September 13th, when his hit numbers Judge's first home run came in the third inning, an opposite field solo drive of Jason Alexander that came off the bat at 101.6 miles per hour and was projected to travel 414 feet per StatCast. His home run cut the Brewers' lead to 4-2. At the time, then Anthony Rizzo went back-to-back to make it 4-3. Judge had not homered since September 13, when he hit his NOS number 56 and 57 in a 7-6 10-inning victory over the Red Sox at Fenway Park. Judge went deep again in the 7th inning. A solo shot of Luis Perdomo to left field with an exit velocity of 110.3 miles per hour and projected distance of 443 feet. At the blast of Perdomo's reaction said it all, tossing his hands into the air with expiration. With his 59th home run, Judge now holds the AL record for homers in a season by right-hand hitter, passing Jimmy Fox, Hank Greenberg. Sunday also marked Judge's 11th multi-home run game of the season, tying Greenberg and Sammy Sosa for the most in any year. Judge has never had a 3-homer game. So you can see here, he's so close. You can see 59. Most home runs of the season, that will be history, with totals of 146 teams. So you can see here, that's their number. Okay. So he has passed Babe Ruth, Roger Maris, Sammy Sosa again, Mark McGwire. He's going to pass Sammy Sosa again. He's close to that. And could he pass Barry Bonds? Barry Bonds cheated to get that, though. But people have been talking about it all year, Judge said after Saturday's 4-1 loss in Milwaukee. I've got to stay focused on going out there and doing what I can, especially the leadoff spot. I've got to get the offense going. I've got to get on base for the guys behind me. The slugger had reached base in 18 consecutive games through Sunday. Judge also is now in distance for the AL's Triple Crown, batting Xavier Bogaerts of the Red Sox and Luis Alzers of the Twins for top batting average in the circuit. Definitely you can make a case for Judge being AL League MVP, in my opinion. And in my opinion, he's the face of the league. He was probably the best player in the league, in all of baseball, in my opinion. So this is the case for Judge to be AL MVP. Alright, so before we go on to our next story, here's a quick update of the AP polls. This is our first AP poll update of the season. So we're going to go through, this is the top 25 poll. Let's count it down. Alright, first up, Georgia, number 1. Alabama, number 2. Ohio State, number 3. Michigan, 4. Clemson at number 5. Oklahoma at number 6. USC at 7. And Kentucky, number 8. Oklahoma State's number 9. Arkansas at number 10. Number 11 is Tennessee. Number 12, NC State. Number 13, Utah. Number 14, Penn State. Number 15, Oregon. Number 16, Ole Miss. Number 17, Baylor. 18, Washington. 19, BYU. 20, Florida. 21, Wake Forest. 22 is Texas. 23, Texas A&M. 24 is Pitt. And number 25 is Miami. So this is a little quick update on the AP polls. Now, let's get into our next story. Alright, so our final story for today is Herm Edwards out as ASU head football coach. University confirms. This is coming out today. So for those that don't know who Herm Edwards is, he did the "You Play to Win a Game" rant, I think in the 90s for the Jets.
You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any win. You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. You don't play to win. When you start start telling me it doesn't matter who tie.
Yeah, he's probably best known for that, but he also coached for Arizona State. Is what he coached for. So, Arizona State head football coach Herm Edwards is out after a mutual agreement to end his role. The university confirms on September 18th. We have made the decision to make a change in leadership of our football program. Effective immediately by mutual agreement, Coach Edwards and I have determined that we will relinquish duties of our head coach, said Ray Anderson, Vice President of University Athletics. The firing comes a day after Arizona State's 30-21 loss against Eastern Michigan. At the core of this is doing what is best for our current team, staff, and university. I understand the frustrations out there. We must do better, and that starts with our decision today, Anderson said. Edward coached the Sun Devils since 2018 and was the 24th head coach. Edwards has arrived in Tempe with a football legacy that has impacted thousands wherever as a player, coach, analyst, motivational speaker, author, or community advocate and philanthropist. So this is the Twitter that they made of the Sun Devils Twitter. I think it's kind of the same things that I said earlier. Here is Rob Baker breaking. Herm Edwards is out at ASU. So I'm reading this from the local Phoenix paper. So this is the original tweet that he retweeted. Breaking. Herm Edwards is out as ASU's head football coach, per two people familiar with the decision. ASU staff members were told within the last hour that Edwards would no longer be the team's coach. Interim head coach plans are not clear as yet. This is also just coming out today. This is just coming out. I don't think Arizona State's going to change whatsoever. They're still going to be inconsistent. They're not going to be good without him, in my opinion. I don't think much will change. But that is it for today. Another short one. I'm recording this on Sunday right now. I'm recording this on Sunday, so there's not much football news. There's still some football going on. So hope you guys enjoy it. See you guys next week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Stay off the weed.